It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go from Lumen Field. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Hey, on the hole. That's one. Hey, what you got? Two.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Two.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On the hole. Two.
From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Hey!
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Come on. Hey.
Back to the air. Murray headed out right. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Big Ace. What you got?
Again, it's Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Come back. 2-2. Buzz. Big Ace. 2-2.
Throwing again. Murray. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Another throw coming from Murray. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Dart going to throw again. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
1st and 10 from the 43. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Buzz. 2-2.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Caught near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which leaves his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really crave man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Going after good from Smith. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Dart now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. pick six for Seattle. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offense of scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Tony now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out in a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, here's Darts. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's a Potter. Colts.
From the red zone now. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
One after trying good by Reichert. And the Colts cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Abani Konda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Big Ace. Oh, hey. Omaha. Big Ace. Stop.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Well, right side, caught by Thomas. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Kyler with a chance to run it here. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the Colts pick it up. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Going on first down. It starts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun give to Hampton. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now, they need 7. From the gun, here's Starks. He's got Hampton underneath. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Let's go for Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a Conda on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Who you got?
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2. That's 1. Hey. I know sauce.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Throw here, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come back. Oh, move.
From the gun, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
Big ace open, big ace open.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Big ace, big ace. Buzz.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete left side to Thomas. And they get this down to the 28. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Murray. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Mitchell up the middle. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. Smith able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Darts looking to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Colts operating from the hurry up, rushing back to the line.
It's 2nd down.
And they're gonna get up to it and spike it. That's gonna stop the clock. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get to 1st down.
Reichert connects there. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Omaha.
Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead on the final play of the half.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
The extra point, here's Smith. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here starts. That's completed right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts, 1st down.
Dart's back to throw. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. A little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
On the move, headed right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down now. Here's Darts. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Working quickly here.
That's good for Colts. First down.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a Conda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like, about 1 on first down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Big Ace. Omaha. Buzz. I know sauce.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Shit. Two. Hot. Hey. Deuce. Green. Ace.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move. Headed right. Now he takes it. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Ace. 2-2. Hot. Big Ace. Bus.
From the gun, it's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes another one to Thomas. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down. It's Dodd. Going with a screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
1, 2, hot! 1, hot! Buzz.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Jacorian Bennett has it! And the Colts take over with a chance to win this game.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
This is Hampton, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd.